What is racism? The definition of the word. To be racist means to think that your race is superior than another person's race. That's what it means to be racist. Right? Racism. The idea that one's race is superior than the next. Right? So, Asian person can be racist towards any other race you want to pick, right? Uh, uh, White person. This is like the every time you say racist or racism, this is the first thing people think. White folks being racist, and it's always against blacks, right? But it works both ways. That's why I think they made up the word reverse racism. Reverse racism. If the definition of the word is thinking one's race is better than the next, then why wouldn't reverse racism exist? I don't like the whole term reverse racism because the whole thing is racism, racist. Thinking your race is better than the next, so this whole idea of reverse racism is like stupid to me. Oh, it's reverse. Like racism only works one way, and it's like, oh no, but now there's reverse. It's in reverse. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Somebody let me know if I'm bugging or not. Reverse racism. The fuck is that? Are you racist or you're not? Like, what's this idea of reverse? Like it's a one-way thing. Like it's just white are racist against blacks. That's the only way. It's anybody. Anybody can be racist. You just think your race is better than the other. Now, do I believe in this whole idea of race? Racism does exist, but do I believe in it? I feel like if somebody is racist today in the 21st century, like 2015, somebody is still racist, like they are ignorant. They are stupid. There is no way today, this day and age, that you should be racist. Like you really believe in this idea that your race is better than the other. Any other. Because like at the end of the day, it's corny, but at the end of the day, we are all people. We are living in the same home, and what's the home? Earth. Fucking aliens come down here tomorrow, if that shit exists, comes down here tomorrow, we all gonna get killed, right? We all gonna like it's not gonna be, oh, these people are black, these ones are white, we want the white ones or we want the black ones, cause this one is superior than that one. Blah blah blah. Like at the end of the day, we're all people. The color of your skin don't mean shit. That's like buying two Bugattis, right? Same everything, right? One is painted black and one is painted white. And then you sit there and say, yo, the white one is gonna win. Or you say, oh, the black one is gonna win if we put them in a race. The color of the shit has nothing to do with anything. The color of it has nothing to do with anything. They both have the same specs. The only thing that will make a difference is the driver who's inside the vehicle, right? So it's the same way with humans. Because I see relations between everything on the planet, right? You compare cars to people. You have the Bible, which talks about we are created in God's image. Well, everything is created, I feel like, with a tie, right, to everything. You compare trees and humans and all that shit. But you can't sit there and say the black Bugatti is going to beat the white Bugatti just because of the color that it's painted. That makes no sense. The person driving it is going to make a difference, right? So it's the same way you look at people. Whether they're white or black, the thing that matters is the person's mentality, the person's character. It's who is that person? Who is that black person? Like, as a human being, how is that person? That's what's important. The whole fact that you black, you white, that shit don't mean nothing. You Chinese, that don't mean nothing. Cause it's as stupid as saying a Bugatti is gonna beat another Bugatti just because of the color that it's painted. It's the driver's ability to drive that Bugatti. It's that black person's mentality, their brain capacity, like their intelligence. That's what matters. But it's like, why does racism exist today? It's because we as people prove whatever stupid shit. I think I said that in another video. Whatever stupid stereotype shit somebody has said about, now for the case of the video or the audio, whatever stupid shit that somebody has said about black people, we have a selected group that back up that idea, that stupid idea that they made up, right? Black people are criminals. There's a selected few that go out there and all they running around with saying, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You could call the cops. I don't give a fuck, right? You have those that will beat up somebody because they step on their shoes. You have those that will steal because they don't care about nobody else but them. And those are the group that sit there and make the whole black community looks bad. Because let's face it, they have a saying that says bad news travels fast, or bad news travels faster than good news. The media, how often have you watched TV and it was like, oh my God, breaking news, today was a beautiful day. Oh my God, breaking news, look at all these people that got married today. They don't do that shit. They give you the bad news. You don't turn the TV on. How many times you turn the TV on and they actually sat there and gave you good news? They rarely do that. They never do that. All they ever show you is the negative stuff. So all the negative folks that are doing the bad, all the people that, all the African Americans that are doing negative stuff, they're the ones that's gonna get the attention. And then when somebody who's not in the community is sitting there looking at the news, they're gonna be like, yo, that's all these black people ever do. There's nothing positive they've ever done. Meanwhile, if you really pay attention to history, like, a lot of black folks have done amazing things. But they're like in the shadow of the ones who's doing all these negative stuff. So you want these news TV stations to stop fucking depicting us in a negative light? Well, get everybody as a whole to stop acting retarded. Like, stop doing all these stupid shit, and they won't have nothing to show. You feel me? Like, they can't sit there and say, yo, look at all this rain if it's not raining. Right? So they can sit there and show us in a bad light if we're not doing bad. Right? If we're not out there robbing and shit, they can sit there saying, yeah, look at all of them robbing. If we're not sitting there burning up fucking our own town, they're not gonna have the evidence to show, hey, we burning up the town. Like, look at all these black people burning the town. Stop giving them evidence. Stop giving them proof. Stop giving them, stop giving them evidence. We're giving them the tool to put us in a bad light, and then to have other people sit there and be like, yeah, I thought they were lying about them, but they really be doing this stuff, right? Like, you sit there and be like, yo, every black person smoke weed, and then somebody be like, nah, I don't believe that, man. Not everybody. And then what they'll do? They'll bring them to the hood and be like, what do you see? Look out the window. What do you see? They're smoking weed. All right, let's go on Instagram. What do you see? They smoking weed. Okay, and then you're gonna be like, all right, I guess it's true. I guess all black people really do smoke weed. You know what I mean? It's if somebody would say something stupid, something racist, and somebody smart is probably not gonna believe it. But once you give them evidence, they're gonna be like, oh shit, okay. You give them enough evidence, they're gonna believe it. You feel me? You don't walk outside, somebody sit there and tell you, yo, it's raining. You're gonna be like, man, get out of here. It's not raining. And then you get outside, you see the rain, then you're like, oh, okay, it is raining. You know what I mean? You gotta see proof. That's how we are, and the whole racist shit keeps going because people keep seeing the proof. They keep showing people proof, and they keep believing it. And who's causing the proof? We are. Nobody, like, they're not forcing us to do these things that we're doing that puts us in a bad light. We do them ourselves. It becomes part of us. Like you look at, like, you ever sit back? I'm black, so sometimes I try to like look at things in other people's point of view. You ever sit back and try to look at the black community as if you were not part of it, and you just like shaking your head? You're just like, wow, we really look bad. Like everything that's negative, we turn it into like it's something positive. Like somebody gets locked up, they get praised for that, right? They get a party thrown, everybody's excited, all this shit. And then somebody graduates from college, it's like, yeah, okay, that's it. But somebody who gets back from being locked up, they getting the bitches, they getting all this shit. You know what I mean? And it's just like, this is how we do. The rappers, they sit there, they showing you, they got the girls, they got all this. Life is beautiful for them. They enjoying stuff. It's like they on some gangster shit. So what is that showing? Everybody who hates their life and shit, they gonna be like, yo, I'm trying to be like this nigga right here. You feel me? So racism is just, the definition of it is thinking your race is better than the next. I don't know where they get this new word, reverse racism. Whether you white, you black, it's thinking your race is better than the other race, any other race. So a white person thinks his race is better, okay, he's racist. A black person sits there and thinks his race is better, he's racist. You don't fight fire with fire, right? It's like, no, it's reverse fire. Like, the fuck are y'all talking about? Reverse racism. It's either you're racist or you're not. What is this reverse shit you talking about? Are white people racist? Are there white people that are racist? Yes. Are there black people that are racist? Yes. I don't get this idea of being racist against your own race. Like, huh? I don't get that. Are there people that really sit there and say, hey, I don't like my own race? Like, you can't sit there and say you don't like your own race. Like, you are part of the race. I guess that would be what you describe as self-hate, but I don't think somebody like that would, because they're part of that race, they wouldn't really hate the whole race, because they are part of it. And if they don't like it, then most likely the reason that they don't like it, they're not doing it themselves. So that would mean there's a chance that other people within the race are just like them. So therefore, it's not the whole race that is bad. I don't know if that went over somebody's head or it went over my head. But yeah, racism is just not thinking your race is better than the other race. So whether you're black people think they're better than white people. And white people will sit there and think they're better than black people. At the end of the day, we all people. Bullets start flying, we all dying. Ain't no bullet gonna come at you and be like, oh, you white. Oh, nah, let me skip around you. Let me bend around you and hit the black person or the Asians or some shit. That shit is not happening. A bullet does not judge. A bullet don't know all that racist shit y'all talking about. It's striking everybody standing. You feel me? The bullet don't come at the black person and be like, oh, yo, my nigga, yo, my fault, son. I thought you was white for a second. Let me skedaddle. Let me move to the, like, it's gonna hit you. Like another thing, illness, diseases. Them shit don't fucking care. Oh, you white. My fault, man. I was gonna, I'm herpes. I was gonna get you, but bro, you white, so let me, you know what I mean? It's all good. That shit don't happen. AIDS don't go, oh, you black, yo, my G. Let me. Yo, I thought you was white for a second, yo. Let me move her out of here. Like that shit don't happen. AIDS, herpes, all them bullshit. All them shit strike everybody. Whether you white, you black, you Asian, you Indian, that don't give a fuck. None of that shit matters. We all have blood running through our bodies. We all take a shit the same way. We all piss the same way. We all need the same things to survive. We need water, we need food, we need shelter. Whether you black or you're white, none of that shit matters. It's us that sit there. It's like we're bored. We want to be special and shit. We sit there and be like, oh, my race is better than yours. The fuck are you talking about? You ignorant. You stupid if you believe in that shit. And then like there are special doctors for white people and there are special doctors for black people. Like our bodies is made up the same fucking way. It's just the fucking color of it that's different. Like I get tired of this shit. Like people sitting there talking about shit is racist. Like this whole racism shit. Like I get tired of it. It's like, how are you this stupid still? Like you really sit there and think one race is like, come on. Not every black person likes hip hop. Not every white person is into rock and roll and shit. I know plenty of African American dudes that are into rock and roll. They into the whole doing the air guitar shit. Like, you know what I mean? Not every black person plays basketball. Like that shit is crazy. Like y'all really sit there and think everybody does something. Stop putting the thing under one fucking bracket. It's like, oh, black people, that's it. No, it don't go like that. But I've been talking for too long though.